Hello. Ghana for Africa. More rural areas. More internet in ye juma. Baby bia wo bia. Me ma wo akwaba. Strong kokra. Ever the year 2025 mu. Na I said the Messi ashe blue ya. Na say me tin me element of blue kakra say purplish blue kakra wo mu no a. Na say will be a very good year. Now some of us no ya bra ye mbofra bra school na ye no ana say ye mo be ko manim na ye new year it ye no sa na dey new year no dada because September and the academic year mboa na so mu a motena wiase ene wiase ye mbodi an mo say January and ye new year ya je ene yeso ya begina mu bi no me da wase so wo do fidie ana adom wo de wo TV na to Adom TV eye Showtym ni dwumadie memenda no nwoche abo na ekobo no ndu no ana ye di dwumadie de brewo se wotena Africa ana se unwo Ghana ana se yusu DSTV a ubetimi enya ye e wo channel 280 so se wo yusu ye Go TV so a channel 119 afisu social media no TikTok ye ho Adom TV oba Instagram Adom TV oba Facebook a ye ho se Adom TV extra ubetimi enya ya hwe e wo ho afeso so no me external co-host for mu betimi asende mo messages bibia mo pese ye ka biara no and ye ka bia you want to take a bite, you want to talk about it, you want to do whatever that you want to do about it, no u betimi asende aba. What I keep telling you people ne say ye show ye wo filter no me amigina hey me ngobu me internal co-host for am do mo ye adwuma so no obi ani ho wo filter enti wo a wo tirechi a wo hwe me se wo filter kra wa ha me na natutu jagu mamaga mi gina ha tutu bi mame left right center uhumia oso mamaga kra no ho nyefe hwe na taade e hye ne bi de obeka bia no ye de be ma wo enti ye number ye de connect wo saade no so no 0240 556367. Send us whatever that you want to send us. Yes, you're very responding. Jumedie a star BA and a dear bread, a boy I made dear brew. I feel so darling alcoholic beverage. A year alcohol kakra. Near my lemon kakra. Now no more. We are in tea. Bet me I'm when you see fear because of lemon. No. Wundi 18 years, sir. Both drinks are making you to me. I feel so Kumasi Bires. Kumasi be this. Wohu sana buche for the can ye de be kan bites. Kumasi bites. And also so boy am ye de dwumadi so abre afei stomach guard for uyefu yare and o ulcer bibia no they are there to help you solve it. Enti sankofo yi any will be to say cute cats for my hair. Afei so ladies in collections for my beautiful I say sky blue. I say powdered blue, I say sea blue, atade amahye ya che se me maye me ho sa say sofu ma me kakra e meku penyi kakra I say bibia me gem bia che se me decent, very decent so ma no eye decent empaboa so e hye mi eye kojo shoes na aboa me ama me de aye makeup e die ya ye makeup room ya no ma ye me makeup a me ho aye fa sa and more special people be me do mu di dwumadie more broadcasters more entertainment journalists and afem more controversial human being ni tikakraka krom ha obia kana semu a enye ye in fact me akra na me ye mamaga no sometimes o kasa kra na missiles ntia na me suro no na before then no me ko break aba na me internal co-host for me do mu di dwumadie yenye pandit wa omu nyina ye me co-host for omu ye me special guest co-host and ye dwumadie ti ye twa ye ho aba na ye twa ye ho na ye ba ene ensem Jamaica and flop ya banjezo ye ko aba mamaga ebema the peace very soon to be waiting for it. I'll be right back. Mema wa kwa aba ebiem eba Showtym so na dwumadie your entertainment hub entertainment bibia nkrofo so musuro so ombeka no sa platform we na ye de si ye ni so ene ya adwene ene ya no eso se ye beka said the city biara. Two sono, main sro. Can what dear on 0240 556367. A face sono, obet me a call. A Facebook, Adom TV extra, a hono, coho, neko can your person can biara. On TikTok, Adom TV. On Instagram, Adom TV. Jumedi Showtym, 8 to 10 p.m. every Saturday biya. Ana mama ga. Ghana for say, nipa no on free I be. Etu me de mama ga, eto ne ho, essay. Nam se me free Ghana be biara. Because I've visited all the 16 regions of Ghana. It's more capability and the creative ability to own that name. Mama ga chere say, I say, mami wo ho wi ase. Jumedi eye star beer, darling alcoholic beverage, stomach guard, afi Kumasi bitters, and a dia brewer. Ye can't just make a cane no. Who near so we yo. Na eye eneno. Ye won kophobia to say the middle case every week piano. Me no kofo motina hano. They are all my co-hosts. Me ni pandits. Pandits crowd and wine. There be me who be that. Omo mo ha nyina ye me co-host fo a wo maba ye be ma dwumadi aye interactive ne to me akasa wo ho na me pese me introduce wo mo enhyew e obi be se on my far left ye kasa se ye gina quarter e ya baba a obi a minimum corporate world mo na corporate world de anka entertainment e fa wo ho e ben na so abayi na sister to me ko kan asem why no ho say onye controversial so all hard twede pa munyina munim no say ye fre no Vida Educhumwa Vida
what
why entertainment journalist why bibia be over the years
okay.
All this time a minimum me wo munyina so wo
okay.
ya na atena ho anu adwane kakra no akohye corporate ho kakra wo ho anu aba ha
mo hwe ye no eyo say ye na anu ya
ya na otanya sa comment ni bi ho
ya chepa
say na we hu ishi
obada ben onti enwuma adwuma ase na
what is your creative credential
what was say hunu kwa
welcome
ya che me da se
pa mini move free baby
baby sali dem no on sempa o
ya bre
obi anti ase one day ever boss.
Yes, and the love you have for me I see it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I will say I made a vow to myself, say I will never fight any of the female people in this industry.
Okay.
And 18 years down the line, I've never done that.
Wow.
Because many bia baby and streche wo me so amate. Na many ba kra streche wo me so I'll come to you and say many about the oye no. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Me that's what it.
My first time.
On the flip side, Bene. Thank you for coming. Anna Abrantie bi itike sie. Chese ensemu akana na fo suro. So mo be kan. On sabe kakra sabe voice no e ko. And no beka. Why no politician kakra bananse o marry. Nti no ase na no kasa no. Na me face na e be ko fom. Na so mo wi ye kra na chese kasa no. Ase kra no. Ye friend Kwaku Esiedu. Honorable Kwaku Esiedu. Worry. Kwaku welcome.
Worry, honorable worry.
Why yeah, entertainment person kakra. And is was switch go politics. Now
marketing
so marketing to say what's up back to us. Back to
no me go baby politics dey o mo.
Why we nyina be ginem?
Oh ye ginem.
Hey, e say woni
na say na mo ahwe ase bebre mo nda so gu for mo.
Koga, thank you so much. Ode juma dey me the one edi. Thank you very much. And I'm another sweetheart wa ha say. Obroni poko plantain chips. Waye dwumadie ibi muhu na mo be hu no na flyers ni buy muhu ye na ono so ye broadcaster or entertainment journalist on see the TV there be otena so to on for ye hwe ye late cameras for TV mu just say wo banam sister wo kra wa mama ye nervous so Sally take it easy e simple e dey an met me mo ye nervous for e friend no Harriet Adi Harriet Thank you
Sally,
so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
You look
as
beautiful.
Well. Ah, Mr.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
As uko boy your
Aye.
Let's call moji oneso. Yes, ask can
You're
meet for brace
We're born straight hair.
You know. And the boy your
price need different. Yes.
Me met you 50 Ghana for brace.
Yes. Share me one of me.
I'm a wig. Obeji me 50 no matter what. And yes, I remember.
And the next time I come by, I said me do the mechi.
Now,
yes. Now we insist to say 50 CDs.
And I met you. No matter what money and there's one good many Harriet, thank you so much for coming. You know I love you, right?
Yes, I love you. I mean, you are real, and I just love how you're honest about everything. Mention me, sir. Honesty
is the best policy. But honesty, sometimes, it can get you a lot of enemies.
Yeah, sometimes I
also say, why am I saying a lot?
You don't even care. You don't even care.
No, because me cry me on 19 accounts. And if a person decides to have extra 20 accounts at one person.
19 accounts?
Yes.
Show me the way.
Oh.
There's all emails are here.
Oh, me was 19 accounts, so me the 6 emails in the pretty.
Wow.
Me book. She said, who asem ba, and I'm who says okay come who asem na me to show swa. It to me back woto.
I was back for lessons.
There was.
I was back for lessons.
Because you need to be tough in this male-dominated industry.
Say it again.
That's how sister. And then who say the flyers there too, and the gentleman out now. We want to be gentle, sir. Yeah, the two honor. You can say the year in retrospect.
Yeah.
Into the year the two agenda necessary. Some of the events I see in a year industry and I say December mono. A year sister a year. Me who say wo ko bi pa sister ana meboa
pa
uko bebre ba cho what ya dey here
o se ba ko
concerts nana
uko dey here
uko beam concerts no nana me wo tickets for other events but as na ma me the me experience wo beam concerts na me nti me sa sorry sense me ho akofo na Mr. Charlie as me kwa dilute fan na me have it anytime I may relax kakra I mean 9 years running.
Yeah.
You know him said he call yeah Stoneboy and Shada ni headline sponsor KCBA but consistently no washa she say or the Jamaica for Caribbeans no be back together with the year culture no year on one stage. We bought every venue possible. I bought Tamale Stadium, I bought Dome, I bought Parks, Ahodo, I bought Stadium last year. And this time, no decided say or they be called La Palm. Here, Mount Force, our beach feel to concerts. You know. Now, one thing I know you're interested in is for the very first time, you who say reggae music, it take the front seat of their air course. And that is when I'll be who call fans and say, oh, more budgets, oh, more tonium, no. And my own who say reggae music, ne say the I say hip life is dead no in so for me I like to say wabo onwabom ho 9 years running no headline sponsor anywhere they be omuto making sure say Ghana for have an experience of their time no I think that it was fantastic. Now moving on other ones that man kono me monitor I think Sarkodie House has outlived
me pacho mame bo events me person me educate
okay.
Me who answer no wako the person who can so
okay.
A year kwaku smoke
yes
a year event your friend say 18 December no
revival yeah
KK Fosu and so a year B D style concert no o Bayview Village a face so no a fear a fuam asantua Singaton 2.0 and so eba so Black Sheriff, and so yeah.
2.2 no mentia say.
Just say.
Second edition.
Running. Oh yeah, second time.
Inti takwade the end 2.1.
3. 3.0.
Yeah. 3.0.
Nah. And a Black Sheriff so yeah. Muzama na so no. On the 20. Yeah, Zama Disco Cristo no. Oh yeah, no 21st and so. Ave Kofi Kinata made in Tad also yeah. A Stoneboy 22nd December, no so ye beam, and no na efua can ho asem no. A year cojoin to see a cojoin fight.
Yeah.
24th December. And 25th, and so no, a year event of the year, Ukumase, a Logi Entertainment, name Kobe, the me wo event ho no meka afasa event no ho na I hope said they will be able to take anything that comes out of my mouth because I have a lot to say about that event. I feel so no say called the rapaholic ono so yeah and na sister person or touch you on near what dirty rave is also by I'm rather so yeah no na my motherland is so concert no and Afro Future for also call so on the 28th and 29th no and me and Kasa so no me event bia e wo Kumasi and friend the kids hangout and then I was actually part of it and ye nua bear my your friend no no UK or buy polo
Fifi
what's
Pratt.
his name Fifi Pratt polo party
okay.
and so eba so e wo Kwame Eugene so event by on the 1st I was saying let's come to what Eugene
let the kids come
let's the kids comes to Eugene and so baso it's Easter said they now see say canon on the 26th and our face so the Joy FM family day in the park so by and then now no more 90s jam and so no say hal Adom FM so hal live jam
and also around the world of food.
Yeah. Into no course into these are the events I course so now you were coming on to
Rapaholic Manko last year so Manko because I felt say we're outliving venue no I know said they put in a lot of work say show ne so they be about 12 years running like experience no because Manko shows are you're moving from one venue to the other and there's something that adds to your craft when was a venue now. So I felt as if say the stage, you know, if you want to experiment and I explore with even with stage sets and there's a difficulty because of sending a dining hotel. And so performances no were apt, but me feel it's about time the fans no be treat you more to a different, you know, venue, a different environment. My biggest discovery is smoke for this year.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, to be honest...
Shatawale Kaso be good career. But one a good Shatawale career.
That guy, Charlie, he's got something.
Yeah.
He's got something. Recently, me was about the lyrics be or once we start pitching you on that level now, you should start doing timeless music. And also when it comes with the choice of words are UPC together. And our advice him say Oma and quality. Me who some of the conversations are quite around for TGMA Artist of the Year, and he's in the run. As in for Bonnie didn't say.
But I mean, I don't buy that.
I mean, he's in the list.
No.
He's in the list because requirements, you know, so involved. He said, "Ubi stage you want kasa show." And then I me say Kim Paluta. I don't know say. Why my headline on one show this festive season because
one year we show super but
I think requirement in the because I was in Europe with him almost everywhere Kim Paluta was there so I was expecting say actually I'll see something very remarkable KK for so bonabaso you can't say high life in a but for him to be able to hold on to Bibisa or the Abosho I'm for Ajiom you know kudos. First, I don't want to waste my time.
KK for show no. Mr. Me want me bite kakra ho. I feel say it was a show. No was saying here this share a dafofro. That's my honest opinion of it because me kofa ho kakra. Na bra KK I bra penyi no. Some of the pieces of advice I want no. Ye the be man wo echire ho. Na our advice say December no. Said the no nyuma nostalgic feeling. And this me person be pay date beer and what December no so that people can actually come out in their numbers to enjoy.
It's too competitive
biggest but who call any of the events in
no me just me and media Roverman Productions
and a theater na and a Lativa Abubakar so a program on the Afro night
concert Queen almost call here play or praise
Omode Yvonne Chaka Chaka by I went there. It was a good event also and Kofo have a fun pa
you see by events are the biggest error I woman say Obia per se the event started between 20th because 30th but a positioning any venue anyhow cluttered in Crawford easily accessible and on a high into who choose venue car park here issue security threats street lights in shadow and the honest are no man you drag people back. And we show no so say quite competitive with other people's show, you will lose market.
Exactly.
From 20th, ABC 30th. If we first air call see 10th, there is no show.
Yep.
Yeah.
So me buza mo say adena microphone share second, third, and no na ye nyina ye cluttered. But December crown from 15th, we should be able to
engage people. Yeah.
And microphone ento date. Udie so unye ad cra ye generic artwork bia people should know. When you say there was a big show bia Bodin. Kim Promise show no. It was a big show.
Dates na question.
Yeah. Honestly, usually go on the 21st, 22nd there about.
And
last year na ni bim.
Usha rates Libya. Usha rates Libya artists ni GG any attendance na. You could see say people were in business.
Yeah.
But you're planning, you need a positioning for events, you know. Open say unya specific day. Between 1st January to 5th January, you can position
exactly.
But once on your target,
but one
audience,
person that also does that, you know, Raskuku. I'll give it to him. Yes. Raskuku who said na December no, I crowded. To decide they say, or no ne poem fest no ye ni area ni mono. Or the beba a year January. And that is something.
No, but if the aspirants no see your target marketer, you wouldn't want to do it on.
No, because when
but the aspirants, the time ben
thank you, because you're more yet.
No.
So far, Roverman.
Early December, you might not catch those ones.
No, but Roverman. Say omunkwana wo hoses. Because omu plan
yeah.
Two more who date now.
Exactly. And you advertise it. They will just
GTA edge date no publishing it. So that into only papa no ba no wato shows now be ko ni nyina.
That's true.
And on social media on some start complaining so this year there uni sa abotre na me Ghana.
Yeah, that's December.
Obia pese o share December ho no. Na afi people are tired. Into January na kwaya parties near just clap this but there are more revenues. January ho na see a planning year so no be you obia between the parties and the events they between after parties no. But as I say no if we enra say on shadante the 90s jam what who say am for
so we leave there 5 6 a.m.
because there was nowhere to go.
No, but we show charges 700 January.
No,
people actually budget for it.
No, people actually budget and come.
700 in January. What do you bring area?
It's all about budget.
There are people who want to wait.
No, but these
are appealing to. Unfortunately, maintain events this December, but. I mean, I was looking forward to Sarkodie's event, Rapaholic. And I will agree with V, say, we're outgrowing the Grand Arena. No? I mean, last year I went there. Uncle Stadium. Because, I mean,
landlord is too comfortable.
Landlord, why too comfortable? That place is just too small. Last year, I'm hall. And I was at VIP. And more VVIP na no more any. Yeah, what VIP ne crowd pono. Ni ehu she because obia jina nkunya so. And security wise, no, they were ye na ni agena ye pese ye nhwe ne performance no. Obi betimi afa obi bia wo kwa wa adwen ba so until say obi pie and so na obi and no show no because it was too packed. And into this year and coming po say me pet ticket couple. But what Coca is saying, and he say a packy all events, in December. No, I agree with him. And this conversation, casa over and over again. But it looks like events organizers are not listening. I don't know. I think maybe one of these days, you have one of them here to ask them why they want to have their events in December. True. Because January, this January. As Coca is saying,
on the 7th, come in.
Yes. What's it? And V, as my okano, come on, pet chilling to say, no, be no, she only almost decided say, more bed geomenino, almost discuss hey, we crawl metal,
Anna V, what friend is Harriet Cano? I agree. Me, I'm meeting we say no. every event I'm person me could be piano. We plan it in June.
Yeah.
The event that I want to go in June. Till this year, no, we decided say metal table. Now I support to pathology.
Wow.
E wo Kumasi. Jana Sawad. You see, Obia ni event here. A take on the funds.
Yeah.
Me ma share. Me know me ya kosa akwadie. Me ma last year Stoneboy I was there. He did in the VIP beautifully. Now wo up into no omo form no. And I saw that. Me call him promise so Promised Land program me call ye. DKB program me DKB so hosting the comedy show on the first.
Yeah, saw that one.
And also was also very packed. Almost into no. Obia ne ni opese oko. Me say baby Asamini will be on the 24th to be. That is when I decide. Say me spend it. This year wa anye. Since go water krade a. Kata krade na nkeme ko. Akọ na makọ jimeni e wo ho say. No, I feel say what Coca is saying, it's something I say event organizers ni ade to me share. Because from December time now to 10th, you know. What I say, people are willing to spend money too because obu adan is cancer. You get what I'm saying? See, yeah, picking in here, but then spread it. Say, be ya. Tourism ni ade
the gospel space. Ofa Joe. And me, and then me can baby say, the comedy market, they have not potential. No.
But Obi and Ponsa show was also
and
very
good,
wild.
But listen, you can do open comedy now. Omun shedan position omu enye Christian comedy.
Christian.
Yes.
Coca.
Omun
You have a point there. Christian comedy.
Obama omati as yes say the comedy also omu they are close. Or first be obi di no ho agro. O the Bible no e be ya fe. If they try it in a city, you can from now to Vows Day. You can do it at a church.
I hope they are listening. I hope they are listening.
No. What it is that there should be a program for.
Yeah.
No, so you don't go.
No.
Yes.
So what? You comedy show based on Christianity?
No. It's a market.
What Coca is saying,
So you know how you position it. You pick the kind of jokes that you will not offend the church, that you will not offend because it's a market. Fanisa Vows Day ba. Now what planning here? Now 2-3 churches are. Ubetumi abo pre-vows akusi. Eti unhia venue, unhia sound. And one say only a sorry now call partnership a woman revenue be. But the content is appealing.
Who Christian comedy, you know.
I've seen that before. Nigerians, or they do comedy in churches.
Yes.
I've seen, but they were titled Christian comedy.
Of course. I
TikToker. You see a few Christian comedy.
No,
very entertaining. Very entertaining.
You lose market now because when they are not sure the kind of content out there, it will go away. But Uya was a cat say, be show no maybe why 10 minutes of that. No who send it here say, nice, exciting. A lot of them. Gospel show. Apart from Joe Metal.
Yes, in December, and even cry on time or Easter mono. Easter crown of trash.
Yeah, that's
a co and a dominated part. You need be a happy.
But you just say, peak the young woman. But or him, I see any during the year.
Yes, the
Empress will track
argument now.
I hope what you say in the
no, but yes, and can't see because he say yes,
early. December now see
so yes. So the church, dirty December no. How did they party? And these are the same people. Almost so say, almost for
dirty December no.
They say,
condoms. This how many nights to me short.
31st. Office. Why? 31st. I told you.
Yes, Papa.
I've almost had all the camera and be see your man. Almost all your video, no matter warning, say, but a market, you grew, a economy, you grew. We, can't say tourism. There is a religious tourism, this how no many now. Position, I saw I can see, I will into show, Papa, being to me, and yet show be okay, me perseculano. When I'm a pay, over quaus, over castle, a beer old. Imanya nostalgic memory be show way the make because old guys and way a new guy and now one who's symphonic guy no yes
yeah
Christmas time It's live band, the contents, and then the symphonic wind, and it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow.
And no brought for fun and bet me I enjoy so. Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, but wow.
Symphonic is always sold out.
And what it is, and they said when the date comes out, I want to witness it.
Yeah.
So let me know.
Remember videos, maybe 20 seconds. He sold out. Alfred sold out.
A friend say, me call a year papalogy, a year event of the year.
I drew,
but a year event of the year. A year event of the year. Because event will pay all the publicity in the world. Now we patrons. What you say? Ye de soldier for the idea near the kick me what area they move say.
Taser.
Aha. The de kick abrewa no di almost 70 years or bepe that the room bashe. I had to beg and san abrewa no owremu ama ako. Logi was interested in just selling the tickets. Na minim say multimedia a big platform. So what do I dey beto so a ekopa. Enti no dear me pesa me can share Logi say because me cry me tour ticket no. Na me tour table no wo me ne me nanfofo no. The dealings with me Emma me who say nya de obetreat outside this year. Enti event no nkofo bebre ba ya wo mo anya kwan enwrem. At the point,
that's bad.
At the point, guess what? Say Rotary Park, all the gates in the ideally, security details for and I say, or more only place on a keys in be. Now, in case a stampede and I say BB bar, people can actually run for their lives. Yeah, baby, I'm and co run yet they abo and they're both gates in ano pa me a soldier
1862.
Yes, 18 soldier for in a pajama sister soldier for in a pajama far one so yes because a lot of people when I got there no now like oh, people heard my voice hey Sally man is here Sally I was someone kept my yo or my sika they didn't
this is
care
bad.
About the people. Logi may try a friend in Pokra to see say bro the echo wa bontino it's not looking good on you any idea the phone was off. Ain't you know what I would say? They say who feel say who name the capacity of the place that you are holding an event at. Don't oversell the ticket. It's a park.
Now estimation said to do
oh, and I mean who said no much now bontino no bet me I do 3,000.
Wait,
yes
3,000.
Yes, as at the time me remune kobo one.
Wow.
By event na say 10:30 think he said me ba no na nkofu ewremu no. What you say? And they were complaining. I have my 600 because me to 5,000 po yen fee me and I cheat me. How much more be an auto 600? And you lot jini call for mo nyare. Ain't you know? Or that be any say an event of the year, but in my opinion, no, mako event
performances in this way.
Yeah, performances was good, but who say me a event person? To the moment here, stampede the name police and a friend say. A soldier more handle near dear baby mono. It takes anything beautiful out of it.
Yeah.
And one thing that I also discovered, they say, I think Blacko is the biggest artist in Ghana. Argue with your keypad. Mamaga. Me na ma certify and say, oh, they are the biggest artist now in Ghana. Based on what I saw, ewo Kumasi. Because who say Kumasi no? Baby Black on say you accepting Okuma, but you accepting we have more.
Yeah.
But with what I saw, no, Anna Kimpaluta, Mr. Utrimo Yode, Papa, and yeah, no one kwani dear performance. And I'll be Jina when you bear mass and who fly or who faint in your buy.
And you can't any and
you won't ain't in your buy, 2 be your may ouch. And make Chiacha, one non chayate, then you na wobono, and call your spade. Artists be on mobile show, needs to be dear more than you. Kofi Kinata was excellent. Familiar was over. My own girl, when the shade was out of this world.
Wow.
Chim no more feel would you buy ya? Was ouch. Ouch.
And you're out.
Ouch.
No, I'm going to hold brief for Kim.
No.
Ouch. Chiana to no so Chiana no.
Ouch. And you're out.
Yeah, you see the body part.
Or sis packing.
No. I'm not saying say on what, but they all say a lot of times, you know. Now, in Kofoko concert, it's about everything.
Yeah.
First part, and now people rely on just their music. Peter Bejinahwa. Ne shenanigan also ask how much they da big job. Shenanigan crowd be no.
Yeah.
Dear Lumba was also flawless. So papa de die. It was why kind of feeling any idea, you know. Ouch. It's not about your music.
Yeah.
It's about the whole artistry. Oh, nyadi.
Ebi so mu mom see na Lumba se me da ma see.
I'm dancing baby. And it's that. They say it's any idea. Yeah, the conversation na yede.
Yeah.
Na they say idea ba ko a. And also call so pa ye. Yeah. And some way see wo ye animu. Bebre. Na eye mu amotena he dem ye sure say munim bebre. Eye koka. Na ebia outsiders ene omo munim de ekoso no. Ye pese refresh your madwene on some of the events and I say viral videos niama nkofo ye ya egi ho e wo krom ha na ebi ne say eye Chef Smith honorable ye man certificate e wo Guinness World Record on what me be a press conference e ka see amane bi eno wo ho Guru so we ni a friend say University of Ghana SRC president even though you disqualified they say one tina school mu ho as what the petition by my dami bibia mene one ye SRC president wo ho ye Moisha so ye ka so yare grofo say fraud go fund me into fraud later a lady came to admit it no about admit it say ne fa nyina no I paralyzed and funny face else what na why young crofo papa odi we toffee wo young crofo wo ye actresses wo from fake wo from say wo the mema dadodo okay ka na nyina eventually de na koto pantan say na yen kohwe na dwem kakra e ma no afese so no honorable salifo amoakoso je nani so lack of parental care Jenesu nani so ama ne mofra ne bofra de car ko bog kwala mienu eyi omu firi ho eno so na ne ba ne kra no de ye ani gisem ene say emra ye adwuma
but you say then beginning
ani gisem
no beginning no so here then
Lack of parental.
what chin nani so na yes ana e friend say
taking high top
John Bedu Piazza Ghana e friend Drogba na no wo yologo no ono so nya yare a yes e break it down in nervous system into obe bisa for ska almost $280,000 for the treatment. I'm a VIP vice president Dr. Maundu Baumia eco support no ya kan ifo asantoa ana afi Abigail ni Afronita and so called British Got Talent me refresh my journey some of the trending stories e buy say be ya me wi a omo beka eho asem hajia for real romance scam yes we do people papa kokora bi to the tune of $2 million and come here kakra don't pretend say hard work ama eventually in your sentence they say what nem what dem wa enya agro kra afese so no delay ne madam later kwiadonko enso so interview bi so spring up and also call say a lot of ade pa e yo se body zara man ni ajagraja so beef no and also ama awards wa omo engovo go jina airport to send the itinerary and so say omo to me mbode flight bia enko ba bia ne so wo ho mata nkoma so ne le win enso so court case na crowd is so na sama mimu so say delay treke no e delay show no call ye no so no odene ene no echo setting agreement odru ho no obreachi ye na I was wondering say a grown ass woman ye breachi wo contract na wo si ho na wo answer afeso so no Rocky Dawuni enso so ne Grammy nomination no e bia sa babiem Checheku ni Tracy Tracy so tag Checheku say we very ungrateful Salinko no comfort colleague so wareye on a happy note family so e call London when to me insist as a first na A-list artist and to me am for the DJ anko ama okojina ho ma ye kogu nanimu asise ya poto wo wie ye no o be blame me hwan blame me wan kasa wo ho wa no waye ana ready zippy so ne wife so e banta ya na eventually o ma settle ana face on the sad news level no so no ma na menua ana amanua ana a friend say Little Smith of Ifiera ana Empress Adoye enso so maame enso so day efriemu
skit no guy
ai comfy so free
see comfy
ana ai Kimpaluta so ni koka so kon kakra wo ho a na enye easy bo be join in the party ni ntine say was what the Paluta boni nyina a che no international front no so no ya chi didi to mu
didi nsem na di
Bobrisky so ehye
baby
okoto
P Square so
yeah
o masa split ebiem ana Honorable Equatorial Guinea
Balthazar
papa no so Gini din you know these are some of the friends stories call mommy they are interested in na say it really rock you no
okay I think say Chef Smith dey no besi na yentimi anka ho hwe biem no me bufu
de opaacha wontia
no and I mean one my atna say 35 good days also gas sa 35 days when dum na da. There was a television station be almost streaming 247 for 35 days and na staff no omo run shift e bi ba no pa na bia benwumre na bia ba no pa na bia Wama Amadia.
Nada said it.
No.
Why is it?
No, he no tie.
La.
Just say ye the company a boom kotoje na ne years and the girlfriend so the chiro no so we running on mine on.
Yeah.
And say just say
pity.
And she said the
same crofo didi
public ridicule area sing na ye ho asem. Na we gina ho no sa
Chef Smith.
There's no positive picture.
Yeah, why
gina ho no sa 35 abo Amadia na boro ne sister ka enti say. Na ye si wa be bu nkotodwa apachonti no. We sorry. Ni na ti na wasa akwa print certificate. No, I whole press conference.
Fraud and
the backup.
This is a boss and a respectable assistant.
Wow.
Boss.
And which you know,
this
guy, I was
jailing
last because what's our fair press conference? I printed certificate. If you all framing who said the GW for the frame your model, the fake one.
Journalist.
I buy a press conference. Ya cover your boss say. I have video say Yankupon yes wedding kunim and any original.
Any screen so that's no certificate.
Besi ne yentimi ka ho hwea. Chale we jokers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also feeding into the fact some mobile later no yantimi pay attention to them when it comes to record breaking attempt because you won't say ebedani joke be Hilda Bassi.
Yeah.
Now she has a whole new big restaurant no or you focus or was her foresight into no no.
Yeah.
Now when first Santwa me zooming into one where 2.0 who be catch and say over be street lights project. And the mobile money number to her. Edges accounting to
Yeah.
Yeah, shall. What 2.0 say announce it.
But you pretend there's an
also password.
Also on kind of password. Yeah.
You get it? It's no record breakers no.
Move the 2 double pairs.
Both of the two of them.
What's my say? She needs to come and account to the fans and people who paid money into that mobile money account. So about light up a crowd, Ghana, we need to find out. No, we are taking it for a ride.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel so you call peak. So I'm approaching a person of quite because say a brand and ambassadorial deal. So what again?
Yeah. Or smile carefully.
Now, Guru, yes, I was one of the people I mean, video far who say, "Obi a non-resident and no interest only qualities are obeti media baby leader." And you know, I was happy say what they call quarter over 10 years. Now ye president. Now the money ma who can say, my as entertainers and as industry people no, we go on tables ye discuss national issues one share your idea and 10 because your contribution at the two no and pempino a more and so when we give them the opportunity or starting from student politics level because we have a lot of black ones they
all started from there because before event be now me work graphic yes so me call no a Nooks president at that time me from there yes true
and so starting from a honum sanana or the bar on to say obedru level bi no ne communication best sounding tia se won amanyo sem ho any leadership in the whole nankasa ne best. So I was very excited say o wini ya ne eja wenya abodini kese wo university
na mama fa ba ko kan Dr. UN enso so no cast word solicitude for scar for cancer. Yeti na ni no say na public health. Yes, everybody is taking us for granted. No, it's serious. Every single, body is taking us for granted.
Yeah.
Dr. UN came and do people with a what? As a flask.
Yeah.
Giving them awards and
celebrities.
a fake.
Yeah.
And sister, where we
seniors for no.
Yeah.
Flats. Now get to any cigar. Yes,
and I say
come back Lewin so accident issue.
Yeah.
It was something I mean
obi bangu crowd
and say me who say ne ne ma ba okoshia omo wo airport no ye video na me baba me yira I mean first obi shia but mind you
you've killed somebody
obi so losing there in some of the optics ni bi wo ho a e was say managing ye e kata so kakra
because sabi onim nyansa nyansa wo fom if you say wakum obi abofra 6 or 3 or so months ago who show with the off you get what I'm saying but it is Ghana
and I wanted to say on tunable when it comes kakra no matwa video name I mean who share sa abusuafo no arewo I mean ebia won't ase because you've not lost a child before into the best say on managing ye because asem no is still in court you nim say the ABC are turning out afa so Salifu amako ne
honna mpese mko jare mami
meja amako meja amako ka
event amabu boys nyina no
me de ba ko pe na me Salifu
pacho koi
enti mpanifo na ehweye a omoboaboa ye de asem ne court ama 6 months no inti 6 months akola na obefa no ho ana se nkola na ewu no ombe resurrect omo ama parents sometimes the kind of justice the kind of way ayeye normal no it pushes people to go for instant justice in sa normal because papa no from day one the PR ni communication and then how an sorry man sad na ka asutwe na wo hon dey can say mu yede
especially because there was public outcry and the day dey okay say the lawyer ne kasa was sometimes say public no esua ya na to me reflecting on the
no let's just be fair the sentence is based on the Emrano
of course we are being fair about
in
that
as much as ye ni nyina
ye no many koka de na ye hwehwe ne say nka ye be ya asem ne ye be di leader na
we can promote instant justice
no
ye person ka ye di leader
me
18
me argument ni
ye de na tum
but it's going to take retrospect as in the time I didn't see no on D18 isn't that what the law says?
No but I have a sentence
two me issue here what kind of test was run on the guy
yes there was no toxicology report
wow what demonstrated say multiple times were driving or the abrikano adani N1 Ghana for yenya so mfaso amfaso yenya yeso wokum krofo mba we ani papa be ka che say wo onu de wa drive e wo UK eni sa na omuhu omo a na o misbehave o ka report you ama ba eduru ba bi no honorable no wa emre ne kasa start ba form na afisa omo cast demon ne sa na ma say eduru ho no sa casting na ama na before say ko betumi akase sa honhombo na e wo ne ba num no
honhombo ne bi ni ba
na say yesu ade na oye no yesu ba mboni
Aba.
Ayo obi ko beka kese
honhombo.
Yes now.
Oh no.
Asamba na.
No V.
Asamba na.
No.
Kasa no beka kese.
Demons. Demons na kwase sad no.
Accident here na demons.
Na accident. Accident is super so for kase demons da.
Ene meka we. Mo men hwa ade we. Ghana asofidie abe te say we school dropout the biggest opportunity majority of our pastors. No, me can't. Me say. Me say majority of our pastors. Majority of our pastors. As of Dienu abe to say, baby a dream. Ese we didi. Ye minya eni.
Pastors are now bit me almost
no. Share. Oh yeah, prophecy. Eye nipa na wo ye no ho adwuma no.
Yeah.
Obe dwene say asem na wo be ka no. What is the psychological effect e wo?
Yeah.
Ne ato no ha.
After we journey penim. Yeah, kan wasem na.
Osofo to meet na TV so ni obi ye banta.
Timi bo bi asun.
You see, eno na me ka no. Say hwe Orthodox for no. School na be ko no.
Yeah.
Ne hwe
they act very demure.
Majority of omo school no omo position omo. Hwe senia
book adsemo.
No.
Say Onyankopon.
Then I said the asemu etia o.
Obi hallelujah.
Me say majority of your pastors no acquire to say calling no drop out
opportunity. Me catch say calling enye book. Enye JSS akọ enye so claim.
And girls na be kwansa me be frɛ.
Tie ene ade ke yense say ye nyina obi akọ school o.
Asembe na okay.
Now what talent?
Engusrabe na wo.
Moses.
Engusabia ni usuma sam ni.
Na majority of nkofo na mka say ngusra o mo so no. 419 o. Waga dream life.
Se bebre na so for bebre na.
The will of God e wo so a. Senya wo be kra wo ho. Senya wo be kasa.
Let me educate you here. Asali. That comes na ya ka say ejina bedwemu ka no. Who you D4? There's a direction you demand concerning every messenger you dey be ma. Ebi wo ho a omo gina mami phone ye no
akwanche bia di hu
me ka so ma on me so
ebi wo ho no ma e call for dodo empire enti no nipa ne be gina bedwem a yeden aka ebi wo ye free baby rema e pie free wo mu. I know asofo bebra omo ye administration they call for the video
rema
tapes.
Rema Bible mu.
Yes. Yeah, Rema will Bible.
Yes. They call for the video tapes to watch say administration no say nti me kan we nki me kan we so kan e pie free mu say ukọ asori ne etu honhom fi obi timi kasa owie na nani ba ne ho so na bisan say den no kan ya on kai the same way Onyankopon so the message ma there's a direction of the mouth say kan wa ha ebi wo ho a omo kasi mfimfini na de aka ne yese kotoa so woni fie ebi wa yese fa phone na free nipa but what calls for dodo mpa ye no if there's a direction say gina bedwem na kan there's nothing you can do about it as a prophet. Okay. So we need to understand that bit.
Let me read the Bible quotation in Proverbs 12:18. I'll say, the tongue of the wise brings healing. Since that is the case, great care should always be taken with the manner of delivery for any prophetic word. That's to an individual or to a church.
Wisdom.
What Skoka is saying is say,
listen,
they were a manner of which Omokan
said. Me also for me person me do so ha na ma do.
And yes also for na afre to say be afre sali no what prophesy. There's a way you go about it. E be asem dey amount
said your kind, and that's not the way God wants you to do.
You know what? When you're a prophet, wisdom is supposed to be applied. And also the Holy Spirit. Yeah, okay.
Prophetess.
Prophet bien. If you say my Bible now catch me say prophecy see. It's any other person bia wa bia was so a prophet bia Bible ne say the last prophet. Luke 16:16 or say na John. John was the last person or throw Bible. It's yen fancy because a Bible mu asem de ana me pese beko homa.
Yeah, I am controversial.
I don't want to go that.
Senya ye no ke say ye run tests.
Yeah.
Say nipa no influence ben or DNA said be ya e be influence decision making no. And you see utie abayewa na onya ne ba bi ko na busuafo no omofo say I say it was more of a justice denial. What you see. And me ne omo a ka metwetwe so
nanka 18 years what's akwa ya
appeal say asem no
me hwemu
yie
No, too late,
eh?
Time be bet me as aqua.
Crime, there's any expiry.
You go see Supreme Court.
Sir.
Yeah.
Near.
Na yenhwe mu yie. Afei so ne mame ne papa say ye pese ye say sentence o say fine o say da be na eba.
Yeah.
But Sally, let me just say this.
Yeah.
Aside Akwara Dia,
Sister Inka.
So just for Sally Fu Amakubani Deno. Ye wo no she be on man say obi ye boneni and train us 100 years of prison as a nipa no ye train us enough.
Yeah.
We've always talked about ADR. Alternative dispute resolution say bibi ba e was say etimi e kan say and our community service be e di mani pa na ko pra be 6 years but I say ya imprint wo ya dream enye 1,000 years pa I'm just saying say I'm just saying I play outburst no ama ye hu say we still have sad imprinted in our mind say a deep punishment is when you are languishing in jail but there could be community service there could be other alternatives
but had the community service
community service ka onya ekra ka dem
yeah
and also
but
what you say
because when my yen yes I could feed it
me pass na come na me to aka
we can institute that we can institute that
mean
to be congest prisons we can because we are banch
the facility krana for
obi we are banch or dem 5 years
no what he say
yeah no
correctional facility
but I say a visitation because bibia possible Ghana how
okoda baby oba ekra no ayeko
na say eda ebe yi akule no ase wa to photo
I say bibia ko dey
DSTV up to date
na ebi kwa wo ya wo say na say
some ye dey kasa fa oba ka say sa sister kokko ne e vida ne ko
na me ka say we ka say kwa akoya video wa ya ho e dey amane say yem penny to and penny
yeah stories to the end
I was so happy to say V started with Chef Smith.
Yeah.
One thing at Thomas Chef Smith, one thing I noticed, and I've been saying this thing, I think say fame is like a drug. Say, all tastier, you do anything possible just so you can be famous. And I can say that for Chef Smith and Ifwa Santwa.
Yeah.
Now, what happened with Chef Smith, goes to show the kind of people Ghanaians are. I think we are very gullible. And you can see that. You can see that in even politics. How are politicians nearby? Omunim say Ghana for a pinyamesem. Omer started the battle is the Lord. Then one.
Asama wo say bi abeso ka kire me aka. Wo bi abeso ka kire any years ya.
Tintia break o.
Because baby akoni e mile mu. The battle of the Lord.
Bakoka, but the battle is the Lord. So
me see as so cook
you can tell, say politicians, money akome dia grow from looking at this current government. How are
and I'm so asking me can catch me.
Unim say Friday, have a show, and be phone lines no. Say viewers should call in and share their expectations for the Sona.
Yeah.
Everyone was saying, say, the president should apologize to Ghanaians. The president should apologize to Ghanaians. Like, more than 10 callers. That's all they were saying. And I think, say, Chef Smith and his people could tell, say, Ghanaians are gullible. They've studied the system and they know, say, pacho. Oh, yeah, they bet chill. Ghanaians, pacho. I think so we need to toughen up. We need to let people own up to their mistakes and all that. And if there's punishment to be, I will say, Chef Smith Asemi say, was saying because air fraud. True. Because everyone say Guinness World Records, crap, crap, or say, yes, exactly. How can you make a cancer documents in the name of Guinness World Records? So when your certificate,
onya colors in camera.
Unim now unim be the name name honum side no the mistake. It's me and pepe. This is fraud. This is fraud. And I yanya na she na pa. Me sure say later cry be this you decide say okay or paya chop person onye bium this time around we'll support him
because that's how
we will support him. Then of course Wanzama.
So
I want to talk about delay in Sama Assembly.
Yeah.
And I would say, said Delay has her style of interview, which is very unique. I don't think say any presenter be an interview just like Delay.
Yeah, she's
and
different.
Yes, she's very different. And Salma, what she Delay shows unim how things go. Me in Kofo be omoko Delay shows not later more back Becca say and yeah, and I say nyanya me kind that's all my twisting. No, you know exactly what you were going into. So me so I had Delay in and I'm interview. I was so amazed.
Yes.
When you the crap in Finanaba, like or the father and Naba, so
of course.
You could tell Sananaba is very intelligent.
Yeah.
And to some old to me, Mam Betanasa say, and I delay a breachy contract, then or beside a question I him say, question where and shut on your doubt, which me answer. On chuntum. There's no way Rebecca shall say, what me said so. I was searching China once such a question. Ain't no Sama on answers any issue with MTN. I said, no cry, no cry. Okay. Ona me who say Sama no.
Who is why are they? Why are they?
Or Becca say MTN Nisika Yira then and MTN Papa Nisika. MTN Papa. And you say MTN for be out Becca say hey that's the Canadian account what. And yes, I catch say or be who from Ghana for
me Ghana Tea Association for the Ghana.
Yes. And a delay ne may her so rest in peace. Sometimes I am in Ghana for you, especially in the Busian phone. It goes back to my statement, say, in Kofu fame, they will do whatever it takes to be popular. Especially a Busian for Vikia don't kono. And no more case delay member patrol and all that. Nanyan say beer ni honestly me share a video na me who some of family members like I say I will say delay be patch. I was like
yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Especially like, girl been no yes and yes I say mbesi no.
Asem benebesi. Say delay and worry on way on one pet. She's a grown woman. And yet
and then you about frustration and more be make it whole. I wonder why people are
like society, especially Ghanaian society. Yeah. Oh yeah, uche so do 30 now. Oh yeah, on worry. Just any just on canny pound. Me see how she says, "Mammy, de be so I'm a woman, you woman. Oh, don't worry, cry, woman. No.
Yeah.
No.
What day?
I won ye. The mean case I won ye.
But in fact, they said they will need a resolution.
But and you be a baby as a sober. And you be as a baby as a sober one. It was
that's what we need. As a card,
as a
yes.
And me, Hano, Sally, and was Anna.
Oh, there be a mistake. I met them with the meeting.
I can cry your marking palu.
But Osha delay ni if don't call interview now. Osha. Me say I wasn't happy. They were because what it wasn't nice. But me nim if you don't quite show any displeasure on the show, if you show about
she did.
On the show.
No.
Exactly. But if one show on the show,
of course.
Or another show so ye bisa and okaka near okaka. Me nim how after the interview, maybe behind the scenes how things went.
But after that interview, on Mark Brown's Kitchen, at that time I was the producer then. Or by Mark Brown bisan about delay. No, so Amra, I mean the banner BBS biano. She knew hobby. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It happened.
Exactly. And to delay worrying war, yeah. Me sure say if you don't call in some work coming to I am a year juma. I know who say was a delay by patch or be dying. And and I want to go to
delay the newness and yet the any
oh yes, yes.
The uncle for fees so now.
Yes.
That's happening.
What's happening? And I want to touch on Didi Asemi and
Didi baby
one Benna boy Benna boy latest video be now on nam stay so I know why necessary Yes, Didi. I na pasa. Was a Sabena boy.
Yeah.
But Hollywood, I mean, I follow a lot of this theories, controversial stories about Hollywood and all that. And meaning some more you're in the first wifey.
Yeah.
Your friend is saying crap.
I'll bring. I
me bookie.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Me follow TikTok bia or obi review of book. Ne bi mu say enye
no quarry enye
down
for phone.
Dina ewo wo mu no trese eyampa or sa book no. Just say when me am publish it, but utie ending na or say or send man in down for.
Yeah, in case something happens to her.
Before Bibi Sabetono. And Didi was the last person utie book, read book na. Didi was the last person or who ne no and son or the coil. And
Kim Porter,
thank you very much. And a lot of people are saying say even Didi now work prison in because there are videos Didi has a mole here. And some of capture no. Mpakono ni mo bia ho.
But the nanti de na nana
oh, yes. And I want him say and I want him say or prison a crown or try say or by influencing witnesses.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how things are going to turn out.
And until na ni bill me and sani nyina no. Young grant.
Yeah, young grant.
Because say we a threat to the people.
Yeah.
And we are very important in case, you know.
But do you know what I'm more interested in?
No.
Parties, no?
Yeah.
I am very much interested in Jay-Z in the area.
Yeah.
If indeed some accomplice of Didi ne sexual assaults, yeah,
but I'm saying no man girl be so about accuse Jay-Z. But Jay-Z say girl ni and son what to me. Issue no near. The I say the court is even thinking of somebody dismissing rape allegation na e dey atone so no near there. But maybe
it's a whole syndicate.
Yeah. To me no Didi. I think say o influence the hip hop culture.
Yes, he did.
Nah, that's what to say says away your bonnia. You don't have to deal with it. And I said society does not. And I said the law no must not deal with you. But you know I penasem. But however, bonnie, you get what I'm saying.
Ongusa and she prison on rotte. And Liam Payne of One Direction.
Yeah.
I am a huge fan of One Direction.
Yeah.
And I was so sad in the first place. I wasn't happy. And utie commentaries and comments, read the comments on social media, you can tell say he was depressed.
Exactly.
When he was going through a lot.
Or you're one person affected.
He was going through a lot. And mental health is something that Ghana handle just say because we depressed comment say kopedia ni dia na unisika. Unyesika obey okay. Enti ha me pa say okun ne ho sa. So obe jampe on the 5th or 3rd floor. So, and not in a girl, and a girlfriend on anyone, not in a who, or try my girl on a koi, and sana, oh yes, sir. Into wherever he is, may he so.
Now, how do you for real, dear?
What did he say?
I didn't know.
What they make be?
And by to me, as I say, hard work. Near who say any hard work.
Now,
that's the most hard work. And some do much.
Money laundering.
And you know, people interview guys as a market can
yes, but it's actually hard work.
No, but it's hard work.
Sleeping around is hard work.
Wait, romance from the hard work.
It's not easy though. Prostitution.
Share.
Hey, it's not easy at all.
But I wouldn't say, Sally, romance come a hard work because you have to come in before not be a smart tool. Pay attention.
And why you that?
Oh. But like I know people who do it, and I wonder they don't sleep. But I say, Haja for me, in the States right now because
or them
because I me who the videos for TikTok.
Oh, I know they say no the one will be
na comment say, hey, who a prisoner? Or catch them so any prison no.
No, you'll be me a short.
You'll be a hand on the accounts no.
A public knowledge, me boy. That is say no. obi any say a sentence no na. What it is always say when you say something about fame, say if you become famous, you become so thirsty. Say
you
want to even pretend when the odds are even against you.
No, but I think there's a part what's the Hajia Flowers Emman. Oba enyum to ejumanim, she didn't joke.
Yeah. Her
To be
music
honest with
videos.
you, her videos were on point.
Yeah.
Studio. No, obi to me we be didi.
What you are saying is right.
Yeah. But for the music business, obi BA. No, let's give her the flowers because Osi studio when you see Echo pair voice coach, Echo pair dance coach. For the first time, ni EPO released about 7 songs or videos.
Beautiful
and
ones.
no premiere. The entire videos were sending my friend from one best. And you know, now so feel so or be mama be dia agro keka or prove it.
But I was thinking,
she was serious.
I was what the move.
So when it comes to talent, now we need to give her her flowers.
No, necessarily.
The studio no let you.
But only we no so say artists you munye sika o metime something nice. They just say artists are able make
they don't have money.
Obi publicly akasa on don't try video papa da. There are people who don't see the sense in investing in their craft. They claim some nominee riches, but they don't even want to invest in their music videos. And want to form deal with
on
so anything is kasem any
but video back one expensive gringo.
But me more be a divine say
I don't know what I'm one.
Some have the money but they don't see the sense in investing in their craft.
No, but what
that is why I'm giving Hajia the flowers when it comes to the business.
Hajia,
even
giving your flowers.
And the kind of features she did on the album.
Exactly.
Was not the Efia. I mean,
even in Ghana, A-list artists no come to me shooting the.
I mean, please no no bet me in the videos natural my baby.
America so the be more Kenya.
I think what she did that me and Kasa or your bar me penasempa because I feel she's very humble and for her to admit to it to say she was guilty. And you be an edibonia. Otimi only up to it say.
But Edu baby Eduane esi usu no beto so.
But wait, she didn't rattle anybody out, right?
Or my muti extent say ye pese obi or public limelight more dressy anyhow. No, she felt say no or your whole brand. It's they be out putting it together here. We have a problem.
No, but what it is anytime you see her even say or by interviews no you okay one year be over the top. That girl there no take everything. I really like her.
Do but flowers no have
Oba seats which
no I interview her. I love her so much.
Flowers no dey catch her me ko dua
o se ni onye ebone da no want to ebo oba no munyina mo ye ne case ana MPA ye
ni family
sister so titi
family so I
o betu o metru
Mrs. Mini entertainment review so it won't me
in passion kasa na me from sponsors
family and run
trending stories I
say I don't know. He was ranting a lot, and make a page be on WhatsApp, and I was just reading some of the comments, and I was like, yeah, it's true. I said, need to me and there's some sense of entitlement to be, and ni playing a delay. I was see it, she and a carne. I mean, ebia or who in a way bia yen gana for na event organizers ebia or yen hunesa.
Yeah, so a style. On to say who be who is no
but let's give it
take me do.
No, but Familia is
he's
a great artist.
Yeah, he is.
And on the street, you know,
he is.
More street credibility, you know, he's one of them.
He
so
is.
we call the concert on the outside, like just street. Now, we are boys. Can relate to Oya Star and Patrick.
Oya Star. But say sometimes don't no, sometimes men pushing it too much.
Saying
business class no pedal.
Yeah.
Debbie, that one now dispute. Any value.
Of course now.
Also open.
A brand.
Or see A, B, C, D, na mommy.
Exactly.
Who shall also promote no ya one try my
Let me go.
Who shall also ya my try my no you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. one man.
Yeah.
Na o build the brand ko baby.
From your own pocket.
Na obi hetel.
Ogidi Brown ka.
He saw his world crumple on the stage.
Yeah.
He saw everything coming down. Charlie we wild.
No,
No,
but stage you know a bad down. It's entirely his problem. So who compare for me now feel say your DJ is the one that keeps you going on stage. Now you say he's not like he's incapable of coming as a true artist.
Drop your business class and get him.
Exactly, cancel cry. And there's an Abraham
no, and I make us say decisions are take you onya realization say baby ade ni do na sa ade na mai na ade ni die ku enti wo ka say o kasa baby edu baby a ehu ni tiw na wo say ade ni say you go explain tire
so the show be blaming he should blame himself
and I make us say me accuse manasa me yeah excuses for no me say ranting ni die nobody can take it away
yeah true
you can't take it away from him
I get that
say say adoya na mete ase no say yenye ni sei no sa ma wie ye na ebe yi enu nie and also be nti ho no de don't guarantee him but the mistake or ye no I can tell you so we sua de
yeah true
and enyo no pe wo omo nyina sua de
yeah all of them
what you say
because one word the other they let things go thinking so they don't want to see themselves and they are carrying themselves too high and I say be too much to carry but sometimes when you get to a certain stage carry yourself with grace. That's the only way people also give
and insist on what you do.
Exactly.
No, aside the DJs, some of the crafts, thriving with hype men behind them.
Okay.
Yeah. And sometimes I saw about with the DJ will hype man. That's why I bet AJ in kwa say any hype in
no, but for no the natural man the performance on time one hype man.
No, I'm saying it's some craft.
Some
thriving with
the true. I get that.
Hype men. So we need
especially more rap no. Any other. Inti me pacho jumedie Showtym. Now Showtym so dey every Saturday bia 8 to 10 p.m. near the bro. Me who send nkofo mo send the message and the sister you tena here we read messages na ma because or broadcast and then one be adwuma because Kojo King ama. Mo me do mo di dwuma dey Vida or entertainment journalist. Koka ye the controversial apampemu a wo kan asemu a chese o play mu kakra we mu kakra Harry so ye broadcast journalist a munya kam ho a ye di dwuma dey na ye ye no the entire very conversation because a year in retrospect. It's in Niama is wo year ni mu nyina but ye be switch sibahu and Niama be sisi ankofo ba me DM mama ga asemo wahu me hu ni nyina at the right time no me kasa wo na me mo mama mo commentary ni nyina awie say me na me de stamp no ebesi so amasi me ka wi asi obi entumi ntwetwe shata wale bi me pena me twetwe ni wi a asi munja ne life we ma no until se me ba no o de monki ka ne am be ka na me ba tumedi star beer dal na alcoholic beverage Kumasi bitters open the bulk purchase ato a 0535 803 773 Kumasi bitters be bia person onya bia benya stomach guard and so eka ho stomach guard ne dey abra for ulcer and stomach problems bia wo bia no afi so no King of Antique and amaye konya yetrasa so King of Antiques so betimi anya 0244 719095 ana afi so no me dress ye hye me gira ho a wo hu ye ladies in collection e ma me dress no ladies in collection ube hu no Dansuma Russia Road our Pawuli Junction. Now, person on all socials, it's known as, and I said they are known as ladies collections. Our number is 0541 804035. And now I say 0552 566530. Ubenya omo ewo. My beautiful hair. Now, I don't know how it's coming out. I say a purplish kakra. I say, just say mia kra. You get what I'm saying? Mihunia. It's any year cry, and I say, what 10 year not 10 black, push on I say, and I say a cute cat palo. And the demand cute cat palo, no. Please stay, maybe or talk what's in a pie, Jumano, I became Junction, and Hono Motana, almost saloon, no, a bang, a year echo bank, no. Cute cats, and so ubit me and your more 0246 897589. I feel so 0594 95 225. Ufre one. A sister be I would do when your friend Sandra, no fair. And who offer crying to Cassopeto wig, and as also ye be Biana on Bay Eddie amount. I face so men pubway, kojo shoes and a demame. Me ankasa no me beautiful feet. Into no shoe bia me de be she bia na fata me now so kojo shoes your shoes are very exceptional. Omo e wo sakaman opposite enso nya me ye ba vida nim ho na o gine ni wo pa ansana onyankopon e frem.
Hallelujah.
E frem na mo agojina agoza the first night. Hey, I saw my sister East and I'm hey sister so boasi ona enso nya me ya na me ni e go to boasi. What I say, Kojo shoes number no 0559332683. I say pictures on social media nya green lens photography. Omona de bro so number no 0279783703. I feel so you can get us on Adom TV Extra on Facebook, Adom TV TikTok, Adom TV IG na me personal page. Na page you know me ba ma be di enkrofo ania na mekọ omudi me de every Tuesday bia na mba ho Sally Frimpong na at Sally Kuku me no me din is strange Kuku no me ba na me de me de aka on kakra nti ba se na beka bibia na mpesa me nka bia meka bia kyerɛw if say sa internet ne so no enyo ma me dia no papa dia obia to me bieja ti every Tuesday bia me nya time a me sua me Bible na wie no na ma ye inspired na me de aba na me de aba be hia mo nti wo apeso ka bibia obi akọ ho ka bibia me de ho de mfa me ho say me nya me de a meka kyerɛw now no ya switch gear no gear na ya switch no this very week ye new year me now so hey
and some
yeah peaceful yeah
I doubt
violence
obia no be ka kyerɛ say yeah betimi aye peaceful na and now me do ba for a reason me de sie u kakra na so me do ba for a reason ana koka de ono obetutu bi egu na sister de ono na say on pen ho asem
bisa
it's koka ebe kama se mama me because of the way a baby am position is me tenen me to me nkasa bebe nti say yes say vida yes obeso heckle me a na say koka
e de heckle bi anim
e de juma de ama me Stone Boy
yeah
ye ni mu no oko 3 music na okasa pa producer say video no aye ready a ene Stone Boy ni Shatala wale ho asem nko a ene ebeko na video no obebo the oko 3 music no wo kasa se wono nko a na the international act I mean no artist can be compared to him when it comes to bringing international act and when you check facts na so it is true he's not lying if you saw the shampoo abaha patch what I say Bini Man so abaha da nenkofo we actually trying to attribute Bini Man to Reggie Rockstone na Reggie Becker say no enya no correct no pana o hadada na me take advantage enye ono na edene buy and I say what the spice buy me bo spice and so
Spice, Jashi,
yes, buy.
Yeah,
what I say now say what the Davido. I don't think anybody and not na chrome here to me. Eddie Davido, Abba Chrome have to be a kind of concept. I face so no. Now saying me to two be man. Say I say FO Casado. Or Sakwat na Angel TV.
Organize show Angel.
Or call ya. Na not to jagu edane de me hat and the man o to tunsem toto be so che say settings di ye ka settings nyina hene a ye shatawale e kita settings no na settings no ko hihye bi man ne hypes man ye portfolio ama portfolio debate no 5 CDs baits egu minua portfolio animu ase pa na portfolio so tena studio ho no wo se beam a t-shirt. And the producer, but your videos too, ya making a wa. Bo na the friend say, I face so no. A producer say video ni nyanya ready. Na minima de ponti enye ready.
Ade beki. Ana is steamy.
Enti me ba cho conversation no.
Okay.
Do you think Stone Boy is doing too? I'm coming from the background say me. I enjoyed Stone Boy 3 years after the VGME. Unya Dev Jam, correct guy. was all about work. I'm ultimately tuning even the fan base in that journey, from the gutters, from the street, to properly say, let the work do the talking. Say we're free Dev Jam so. And I was signing Ada. Was a Dev Jam no Universal. And Ada no Warner. Eso. Once I saw no munina na ye juma. Me pa cho oba obende kakra. Enti I want you to speak. Ebia who know bet me am a better understanding as to where he's at as an artist. I feel say he's doing too much, and a lot of people actually agree with me. Say because you're going to silence in any work, you know, and now all of a sudden, talk. What is happening?
Okay, Sally, it's true. Maybe in stone, Accra. Now me enjoy the politically right Stone Boy for a very long time. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
One, because nipa na ya otai hrijina ne sumpempi.
Boni din Shatawala assembly.
Mastedia who say silence, stone silence no e kele ne chain ne kasa.
True.
For me, I've enjoyed Stone Boy's politically right stance. Now, we take it diplomatic. It's all about the craft. It's all about the human releases and the concerts ne adia oye. But we cannot also ignore the fact say ye wonipa don bi so ho sa kasana oni ne kano emo buto when it comes to some de omo ahoden omusika and also commitment a tight beam a nation as a group and as a fan base nature. There are people are sa kasefino finance so enye no kre no in a way on how they want to support the brand Stone Boy. There are people who enjoy me being diplomatic and politically right. I fear so. There's a need for me to also address omwa sabi nyoma tinti amoma boto afa adwuma ya me ye hu. Na kan okan no kan ku see say adwuma ye competition bebre wom. Depending on baby a no anyhow I'll be pitch your craft no and on man for ne beto sa. But consistently no there's been conversations ebre on ne craft nasi. Obia ye bibia opeso rise above the level say niamima ye ne bin sida and na we cry ye hwana onyo obia na me na me di we ye na entina ama enriemu kasa na aye bebre. So he stepped down there and said, you know what? Say Jamaica kwento makwa. Said you nia odi atem nia o kasano. And he rightly confirmed it. It was the very first time OTC stage so sa. Okane summer jam performances and there are videos floating everywhere extra the kind of performances now you know. So it's just a reassurance to omomwa see probably they don't get the chance to see him on one-on-one and so munya ne ain't me and then they have this conversation they say da. Now those demeaning comments here and there no that is not the entire truth. No credit there Danny where you say Jamaica's conversation we that is how come ekoba ya okobie in some so angel ho enti me me no your side me nyanka obeka na no atu but there are also masses no more say na they want to hear say then na ekoso is this what it is no obe ni nyina out e wo ho no
Coca asemo avida king me fane nya but no opinion about it ni ade no na me bisa say u feel say no crest say me bisa a question we say now what Dev Jam no so no o feel say na restrictions bi wo ho enunti na ontumi nkasa te say o say he used to talk and at a point why feel ba mu after the VGM you know who say calm collected no Stone Boy has become a class act.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. In terms of class obi che Shatawale now who were class no let's say who do certain level o class na shiny ama who say first but Stone Boy was not really accepted by the top people. That's what grassroots one. But 4 years or 5 years down the line where to me climb it to the point to say, uhuna from performance on the VGMA, any performance on the All African Game, uhuna say, what Nico equal your Berna boy Davido ne whiskey demo. It will feel say, what change? I'm talking about a friend they say in terms of management or more. Once I no can who be Benetton music and they say Ada Abeka or more part of or more an arm to Warner group and they who feel say a switch in inti and they so feel say when you freedom and I say no that is said the sister can say or per se or more be the truth. Because do you think Ghanaians don't know the truth about Shatta Wale and him?
I know me feel say more of the CEA to chimba monisa no mano. Every investor person or secure on invest. Now there were certain restrictions. Now a positive. Emma brand.
Sir.
Emma brand no leave all the doubts. For failure all the doubts. Emma okay, so back to back. Emma Oshe ni album neswa. Ebe etne Emma opa koshe ebe drew maybe shot Stone not the old songs in on yet because now brand affirmation ni position you know what it was doing. I don't know what the new arrangement is, but the new arrangement is taking his artistry and bringing more of a commentator to me.
True.
What you see? The show now okoye wo Kumasi sa Sunday you know entertainment review no to me didn't add anything to the show.
But was it successful though?
Interview no Akoma akoye back to sender. Akoye to say we are back to square one.
Yeah.
What you say? I want to be the ghetto boy again. You see? To say
Koka.
Wabe president.
Hold on kakra. Pepe say etiefo and I share for and share videos too no. Ewo 3 music and afi oko Kumasi Angel FM no. Pepe so mo share so that they will better understand what we are talking about.
It's not a problem. But no set hey, or settings my hey. You know money. But it there. Hey. I am a man.
No, but don't say that is because
me say me settings no dear do no. So no settings man
because people know.
Me see settings man obi o to me to Rolls Royce name buy. Now want to man say akwa tina abro tire settings. Ye nim say settings man. Me maka na den. Menka. Hey, me see my mama news. Na den. No ni me. No ni pa no ni me. Hey. Masa show me nimu yo. Nipa no ni me. Asema me kan wo so show me no ni me say me dia nenye. Oni me. So asembole na wo say me obi a. We pesa we pe boni bi so wunya because yes na me tie. Me come as same straight. Or settings na the deep portfolio or settings. Wo be kana wa twe. Oboa. Settings.
So
oni me ka sa nipa twie. Oni mi sira na kupon de ache nipa untumi ye hu dede and yes and say nipa na mo akasa mo nka no kra bebre sometimes nipa na ka say wato fi amane mame nye ne mame na be ka say nye no kra mapon
one who said the Messi ato ade ni mu no if disappoint me left right center I'm even close to tears but who am I
Sally
am I?
Sally.
Koka. Now our floor bachoka.
So I mean me interview international artists in the near kind of ones on ni. Still international artists and near kind of ones. As I say you know, one my do basis our MV position no. Who are obi looking up to you no. Say who mo ya do basi MV position no. And I said damn no near to kwakwa. No. Me, I feel say even ne nipa na oti ho no your friend is saying
Ike
portfolio
yeah
sa sika sem na ba no so then my question me busa say okay o say Shatta amount 5 CDs Stone or no what sika sem no dey amount on kan yenti because there was no need for that conversation. It was done and dusted. As I said, as the na showa no about to say yeah, nyame Angel, and I'm the Asama by the Amadum you, and Yami by Dredge. Me say, my trainer where me by Chia saying, it was needless. Me, uncle back to Stone, no man in your name, Casa. Say, as a performance, kakra, as o person impress you be. Who are you impressing?
Oh, come on, Coca.
Show Mila, show no, ewo Kumase no. Stone artistry, we all know. Say,
Top notch is up.
Yes. Afe or try say. Safe stage in no person or some sort to so.
Nansen no to tiska. Nansen you know to tiska. I just say. Just braka Sally.
Asa mama ga say I do some. Sally.
Sally.
What's your opinion? Then mommy put out question.
Sally. I understand of frustration and disappointment. But what it is, say, any habitat, Obehu say or Chinebi, and every week not to radio so air kasa.
No, born tougher.
There was no, it's just something that we wanted to address and
once and for all.
And also something that affecting the craft. Sure, I'll put it up La Palmi.
Yes.
And even in Kumasi.
So after putting this performance
whatever conversations.
Why talk?
No, some people have become very comfortable, not good competition. Yeah, the craft way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the some kitten a car Mickey and a swimming pool and omode this.
Now they some boy one name so what die.
No, but no.
One name so a good wife.
Matma say.
One name who said
what I'm saying is say that one-off conversation or having it's not going to affect the craft in any way.
Are you serious?
No, because
it's brand.
Wouldn't say show no yeah or palm no. Show no yeah or palm no. Wouldn't say a bigger change your Kumasi.
I'm telling you.
Not saying no need show.
Yes, so why are you now
giving them that?
No. Listen. But Sally,
okay.
Me per se umasaji with disappointment, and I'm telling you, say.
And come on, no.
It's massage.
Me
Come on now. I want you to massage
My darling, big
Sally.
Yes.
On entertainment review, biasu. I friends a weekly. No, how can I say?
Let me
tell you, Sally. It's not radios. It's not TV to say ya. Obi to me a comment say ni pass me CD or can say hunu. It will amaze you the number of people omo ase ho mutia almost say hunu na appeal to.
Yeah, true.
It's no sometimes out na shows out me nya nipa be 6, 7. Ofo say me can say hunu no de onka wona aka nya
feeling of
Ebeya one sit down there are people who want such discussions and analysis to be done. And he did that to tell me say hey enye car asem enye swimming pool enye fie asem craft ne da ho eno kwa ho performance ma ba Kumasi a me ba beka ba me say mche settings wo mu enye ni na ye ne kwenti wo tibia bobigu
81 enim say Shatawale ye king of
me say
no but yeah artist settings
there be who industry ni mu Niema unim Sally the ordinary person or was street so no onim
a lot of our people know that I could do a current. Say man be kwa week no mo share no current o mu wi o mo de o ma de
renting na shame. Pacho kasa.
Okay, so
Stone Boy.
At all so.
No, you see,
but
oh no.
Sally,
no, onya yere. Onya yere. Na yere ko hwehwe Shatabando. In fact, me producer Mavis Amano, Fire Lady me that. Na yere ko hwehwe Shatabando se. 3 days time o se esen na ye na ya. Wayi. Onya yere. Na yere kura so brand ambassador.
yeah.
Or free hono, na yere persuade na mo akọ school.
This your the masters. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Leagues, you know, two completely different leagues. What you say? Landlord, none a craft, you know, I'm talking about.
sack.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, na me Samini film because on the craft, and I farmer. What they say no war. So I don't. An institution. So I don't bring him in because no, or yeja. Na landlord, a craft in the air. Na the league na high grade one. And na landlord so fan base, you know, or to me tweak you or madrina manaye a juma.
Yeah.
Beam didn't have that. SM didn't have that. But Beam throughout these 5 years, you know, etumia nurture ne ho to the point say wabe jina ba ye classic. Pacho, what do you think about all these rants?
Okay.
What is happening?
It's a one-off.
Okay, I'll start with the fact say in this our industry, not just our industry, we want validation. And most of the artists want validation from international. Artists be say me Grammy. And these award system collab doing featuring and collabs with international acts is what I don't know cements say omusomu yobi. And that's where the whole problem is. From where I stand, that's how I see it. And then I bought international shows. And then many vibes cartel akwe show. And then many Beyonce I enyom. And then Miss made the spice aba. Miss my boss summer first. I say, yentimi nji ehuntum. Intini here say be ko international. One ko international na say juma wo ye no. Wonye hwe. Our fan base, kesi said then, waji awards, VGM and TGM, waji awards be brave artist of the year. Now one call international, one year she. That is the problem. One year she. And was say, utimi ni international artists be a honest waji din. I was so ni ye bibi and sana ye who say even record labels see cry. One can't. Wunya universal.
No, no,
one. Just a Sony. Debia utie nkoma ekoso say Nigerians for no more these international record labels. Debia say more international record labels into no mutime ko echi and the publishers no more distributors no.
It's when you say when you.
But still in the dancehall fraternity no, Yehu Vibes Cartel as someone very big, huge. And I was minim say minimum brako to Stone Boy for. But also who say Shatawale obi ohuro nipa, and he gets energy from getting Stone Boy to react, worked up. And I think the Stone Boy should know say he reacting no, is what makes Shatta happy. And it was so big. I don't know. Say it was so be. Ebi also be listening. Ne performances ne nema. Ebi I was say the way circle the year documentary ne or try so be catalog and name. Emi say also be ebi ma Stone Boy. No who say enye na fe cra. Che say o enim cra chen Shatta. I was say it's me koni trim. Say eni so ne or ban level. Say Shatta I no want to say. Me chi ni kwapomba but like as obi a obejejejefuo owo ntuma mu na okekakeka na all making sure say obekeka wa na ogu ani masin where you trousers so obi ehu adeja e was say ohu say Shatta this is who he is and let me put him to his place me feel no oka bia but a lot of people do not know say Stone Boy is from Ashaman. And onye come as people think say he is no. Onye come. And sometimes you know that calm facade, you know,
that's a shaman no bem.
A woman bem like a person who say, "Chalo onye come sao." Obet me meet Shatta boot for boot. But Oshe industry no Oshe de wanyame kona. I was so the better person. But woman so na who say, "Chale."
I think with what you are saying, I think say. I am now,
yeah.
You know, also understanding a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I say usually so kasa they say kasa ne so obi mfiwa no I say usuro no.
Yeah.
Tia no pese bia.
Because
I disagree. So
yeah.
then what would be the statement from Sarkodie?
Okay.
Then what would be the statement say? Okay, Sarkodie I na join say Sakwan we so me mfa da.
True.
But Sarkodie crash on Yvonne Nelson as me cry. Okasa you. We are disappointed in him so Okasa impo.
No,
but a record out.
No, they are born.
And then it shows.
What who say why analysis?
Yeah.
I am happy so why no. Oye oba maybe a conversation e call. What can we feel? But people in public. Obesha, ebinom to say yen. sack bekasa no ye mfa won say ne ye say wagu Yvonne Nelson no yes your argument na who say if you net saying but you know consistently say nipa we me ye move we pe obe respond and man respond there oni hwe obe do ele o inti ade na meko sa akwan no wahu and then anytime obe sa time no o ma ne ben anytime obe say nti ubie gab no ma no akwete say obe me twen wo sambra.
I think his response to Shatta should be that he should do way above
works, you know.
Yes, it was say a bros. Just say, it was say or the ba ne streaming or the 2 honum ne distribution or the 2 honum. Man in Kasai was say or release it. I don't know who his
but he said it. I say he is going to allow the work to speak.
Yes,
why is he talking?
PR. I will say. Or fortify in PR, no more yet the work for him. Ma interviews,
no, but he has good PR. No, and then they should work hard. Boy is one artist that he has good PR.
We need to see more. It should be in our faces, his works.
So Sally, then I have a problem. Me, artist be a menu I jume biano. You call interview now. We control the narrative.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah. Me me controlling and family who say me kwa ko dum no busa no and family who say me kwa ko to blog bia interview ni better so say anko my way a me ka say anko commercial break me busa so where do you heading to because me nye ready say wo be ma me adwuma me nye ready say me na fe me nam ye interview na me say asem no ade na ye koye interview be na ye koye what is the purpose of the interview? Mabakuma say, many nkrofo nkomo narrative ni say na me pe no.
You know, most artists don't set agenda. They don't set agenda.
Shut and nkrofo. So how do you allow them to
how can you even say that on authority so when you shut and nkrofo?
Na conversation na ekono na hu say na conversation.
No, shut up ho. Pra. Also reference. Exactly. And you know mo reference to that.
Who is the standard?
Why?
Who is the standard?
In that conversation.
No, conversation who is the standard?
Exactly.
And yes, Stonebwoy.
Stonebwoy is the standard. Yeah.
On air artist of the year.
Okay.
And who controls the conversation?
Yeah. He should set the narrative. Yeah.
And I say, so when you tell me a PR, my question will be, say, into what was the purpose of the conversation? Me winning awards, no me ma on your conversation.
Yeah.
My year shows, my year say, me near conversation. Me ne mo beka no ho asem. Any other thing does not matter to me because it doesn't mean the standard. Yeah. Because me na me artist of the year say. Enti so bia, just obia ko di Grammy and obey conversation. Enti eno de kamunfa Rocky Dawuni and me kan tell me say the nomination na aba no. Dey na me dwen fa ho. Dey any conversation. But any other conversation that does not meet my standard is not a conversation.
You can choose to say that, but on that platform, no, not shut up, but denigrating it to a certain level. Even portfolio issues and see the host, he did the right thing by asking those
no, he didn't
questions and he felt it was time to deflate and set records in the street.
But what if said he could have gone on the tangent to say he could have,
but he decided to address it.
I don't know. Like he
decided to address it for a reason, and I don't feel it will have any dent on the craft.
No, I mean, if he continues,
it won't continue. Like I'm telling you, it won't continue because the way I was or you're too busy to deal with a character like that.
And it's so funny cry.
No, that also I know while sustaining said now over 12 months. And me who said the silence kills nipa chrono.
Exactly.
And I'm sure that this whole Vibes Cartel thing, no cry, no
and then oma my ya my time kakra bia ka ebeka ho. Yes, enti no Shatta Wale na the minimum say Vibes Cartel any freedom concert in Jamaica. Originally, na didn't come. But what I saw on the space, and they said people were actually talking to Vibes to add because I will give it to Shatta Wale also. Vibes Cartel, any power idolizing the power.
Yeah, I think he has a
free prison. What say social media and so be who say this is a man that he loves and that he's happy that he's anti. When Papa no honor by inviting him to Jamaica to go and perform no. Na ye de. Ti sa Jamaica conversation ya ne ba ya minim ne ngofo ko preke Stonebwoy a man trigger him out even he went into that conversation. Because if a person, you've been able to work up both shows so many times, now this person, and the first time, I do not think it's a levels near the same for anybody to even want to compare and talk about it. But wakobo show no. But patrol producer, Shatta a friend is ne concert no kakra da yetumi nya no. So obetimi abo amamia. Mixed reaction. Maka se me editorial on it de me de beba. But as mo amabesra me ende no. Koka performance no. Uhu ne say. The aftermath conversation eso uhu ne say. Did he meet your expectation? In as much as say he took Ghana there no. Where your expectations met?
Oh yes. One, the song selection. Songs are a bit me a penetrating way no. The first song where your friend is saying, One Vice Cartel, and all the start here. And all bar your friend say King already and Beyonce. Because a hono na American celebrities no baby
of course.
And a position in war.
Yes, into a permission to perform that. Yes. Because we have never seen him perform that song in
and even on make key point said this is my part. And we or cementing the position say yes, adia mama me a king, but bibia na nyame. And we or show respect to the person say Charlie me that say. And in our showmanship and then in men ubi owo enim no ubetumi ayepeni ache no but ubi owo enim no you give reverence to that person.
Daddy.
So me I think say the time of the man and he made good use of the time and he did songs that people did not know him for. Ebemano opening ebemano o share show ni wie no I think per any discussions are near you know he has gotten almost about he's exposed to 21 million new people, new songs. Osha TikTok, any social media. He is trending and the Jamaicans are now listening to his songs and the commentaries are good. Initially, utie commentary now, and Ghana for say now we are dancehall artists, uncle. And you're positioning how you make use of the opportunity and the amount. And then also mind you say, our management team, my friends of Jamaica. So they decided to position him in a way that and we share performances ni we are omo ba after onuni nyina no they now did more of performance. They just didn't come to do their normal dance or anything. So I think for me it was a good show. The question is what next?
What will he do with it? Pacho, Bisa was said the kneeling down aspect. A brand that or they Beyonce. Beyonce is bigger than Vice Cartel.
Wow.
Now, when your opportunity, that's why I love Stonebwoy when it comes to those things. Stonebwoy can show you respect without bringing his level down. Kneeling, was it worth it?
Debia, one of my commentaries make about Shatta. Ni SM4 no ebe threaten me ni nema was about performance. If that day me challenging people say only 2-hour live performance and a lot of people attacked me for that. The entire I'm to phone into coin. It is to test audience a taste and how they respond to a new be and as a performance be or the betuso. For a long while, they were criticizing Kofa, say, Omun Tukwain. But so, Kobo free show mpo Jamaica. Onim say, when it comes to more Kingston, they say na, omo pe, omo vibe, no. Enti me share me repertoire, no, me nyoma hodo na me wana, me selective way, a selective way, a can't any. A drew baby, me come me part to ane kakra. Say, nkranny, I be fra krana, obe kane kakra. Now they introduce you who ye send a beya, and sana will be free stage in the sono. Somebody will take something away from your performance with him or her to nifie. And representation-wise, he represented. Impact-wise, I don't know, say obi ebe free ground so Amadi Shatawale no aringi wana junimwa.
It's another question.
And I side with the gentleman Obeka say freedom, ninyom freedom.
Yeah, that is my friend. His name is LAPZ.
And
Daniel Awusi. That's my very good friend.
Freedom Nyom no.
Yeah.
And it has your name in it. And see, I feel so the groove with that track no would have done a little magic in terms of having the audience take something from a performance. So representation wise, a core here, but impact wise, no. Because me performances. You mentioned Samini.
Unimadi am pese ye. Sa particular topic we. Me pese next week.
No,
I'm going to go all out with this. When me you still say as a teaser. Ana me anka samuka say we so me say me to me de me editorial on it.
That screen analysis now.
Ain't sister, the same set. Next week we are on.
Yeah.
A year Showtym ni Star Beer, Darling Alcoholic, Stomach Guard, and our face and our stomach guard. And Kumasi Bites and the Brewo. Now, next week, ye bebaha. Shatawale no, the performance, the whole faculty. You know, and yama be branko ya mame. Inti beka ho asem. Na yesade panel ya beba sata na ye nua kojo enso aba be kan ho. Na ye de ahyehyɛ so properly. Ni ahye the impact. Songs no choose ye no. E de e kra na eye. E de amagana fo. Omo di na chi ko e bi say Black City. Say what switch camp. Next week. You better discuss it. And he said, Adom domo ye. Ni etena nkwamu a. Vida, Coca, Harriet. We will sit here and deliberate again. See you next week.